As far as our week, we've been very, very locked into getting better, without question. And I think everybody recognizes on our team that there is a lot of room for improvement. And really, it just comes down to the biggest thing is just establishing more and more what our style of play is and where we want to take it to. And learning from the most recent game of Notre Dame, learning from some of the past 5 games or so, the pluses and the minuses of those games, and then just really lock it into our improvement. And that's what we're doing. We're playing a team tomorrow night. Nicholls State, they've won 3 out of their last 4. They run very good stats. They run a very unique 5-man type of offense that I've never seen it before personally, and we want to make sure we're doing a great job of communication with all of that. They play 11 guys 10 minutes or more, and so they'll be in a situation where they can run different people out there. And again, that's what our style of play needs to be. Our style of play needs to be a lot of different people contributing. Our style of play needs to be forcing the tempo on both ends. Our style of play needs to be moving the ball constantly, getting the ball through the paint, whether it's a drive or a post-up, no matter what the defense is. And again, from last Saturday, every time that we played through the paint, on a catch, on a drive, on a post-up, a catch at the foul line against the zone, whatever it was, we got great things. And it's just amazing how much more that perimeter opens up when we do that. And that's exactly how we have to play. So short weekend for us with games, but it's good. It's been a very, very important week, like I said, for them to get better. And at the same time, they've had a very, very stressful and strenuous week with their academics. You know, we'll have guys taking finals all the way up through the middle of tomorrow afternoon. And but I know we've gotten better this week. How we play remains to be seen. But the bottom line is our style of play is a work in progress, and we've got to continue to build towards it.
With this long stretch with only 2 games over a span of however many days, how much opportunity does that give you to just work on you and not worry so much?
Well, we're always going to worry. I shouldn't say worry. We're always going to build our stuff towards us. And I was gone yesterday, so what we did is we just put in some of their offense, and then we ran through it a little bit today in a scrimmage situation. We'll do it again tomorrow. They've seen it on film. The most important thing in almost any situation is the concept part of it, and we've got to continue to refine the concepts. And again, that's just style of play. It's ball pressure, and we've got to get to the point where eventually we create more turnovers, where our deflections turn into more baskets, where our running game continues to improve. And those are the bottom line things. So we're always very fundamental based, but now it's more emphasis on where we really need to be, and then see how it carries out inside of the game. But there's always going to be a balance, or no balance. It's really going to be split far more towards what we're trying to do versus what the other team is trying to do. Because if you get good enough at your concepts, then you can game plan, and we're not good enough at our concepts yet. Oh, no, I don't think it's that. I think we're getting the ball in the lane pretty good. I mean, when you look at the fact that, Noah's numbers are misleading because he gets fouled so much. He's one of the leaders in the country in getting fouled. And every time we got the ball inside against Syracuse, good things happen. We had their front line in foul trouble. When you go through a lot of different games, I don't think it's that. I think it's time and score situations. I think it's understanding momentum and 5, 6, 7, 8 point differentials in what we have to get right now. And a lot of that comes through moving the ball, reverse it, and playing through the paint, playing through the post. We didn't do a very good job of that the other day. And like I said, that's my responsibility to make sure that we're that the old saying, by hook or by crook, we understand how we're doing it, and not assuming that we understand that, and making sure that it's being emphasized constantly till it becomes second nature. It's not second nature yet.
Is it then a question of guys feeling like they had to try to get it all back?
I think you're always going to have a little bit of that, but no, I think it's lack of recognition. I think it's lack of recognition, and not pushing the ball at the rate that we need to push it. And then really just kind of flowing, and then we got to get better with our shot clock offense and things like that. Those are probably some of the things that have been behind because we've been so focused on certain things. I mean, we're doing obviously when you look at the numbers over those games, we're doing an excellent job of getting to the foul line. We're doing a very good job of rebounding the ball. Our field goal percentage defense is strong, all those types of things. But it needs to be that way in crunch time. And we just didn't do it. We had numerous opportunities in that game to take a 2, 3, 4 point deficit and turn it the other way. And that doesn't mean we would have, but we just didn't do as good a job as we could do. We became a little too self-reliant rather than team-reliant. Have you seen the drawings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys all get to see them today? They're phenomenal. I think, again, the Cook Hall drawings were like you could really recruit to them, and we would show them to recruits, and we would take them into the homes, but it didn't even scratch what it looked like when it was done. And I think it's going to be the same thing. Those drawings are phenomenal. I think it's going to bring a whole new level of atmosphere, a whole new level of excitement to the building. It's something that everybody can share in. I mean, everybody. And I think the great news about this gift, because, and I'm not sure what's out there right now or what's not out there on the capital campaigns. Much out there on that?
No, they said it's 150 million, but this is focused.
But I mean, as far as like everything that they're trying to build, is that?
No.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. I mean, I'll just say that. I mean, I don't want to step out of my lane here, but it's going to be really good. Everybody's going to be affected. And so a gift like this takes, literally, I don't have a better word for it than national treasure. It is. It's not mine. It's not anybody's. It's Indiana's. And I think when you have that, and you can just make it that much better and keep building the shelf life of this building up even longer, I think it's fantastic. So it means a lot. There's a lot of, there's going to be a groundswell of momentum that'll come from this. And I've been in on it for a while, and I know how excited I've been. And now it's great to see how excited everybody else is going to be.
Will you be able to recruit to it the same way you did?
Oh, I didn't really answer your question, did I? I would think so. Yeah, because such a huge part of our recruiting is getting people to games and having them be here and be a part of it. And I thought Kurt really hit that, pretty well with how excited the families are, when they come in. But the most pictures taken when a recruit comes in here are still what they do when they come out into Assembly Hall. If we do something at night or something on a day, I mean, they want their pictures in there. So now you start adding all these other things, it's going to be great. But it's just going to be, it's going to bring even more class to what's already been as first class a place as there is. So no question, anytime you have surroundings like this, it can't do anything but help your recruiting.